How's it going, everyone? Zabby here, and we're back with another episode of No Money Spent here in Fishing Planet, and this is going to be the last time we go back to the Everglades. I think I said that before, but anyways, this is the last time. We're going to go finish up the last two levels here. We basically are already level 28, but I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for 4,000 subscribers. That is absolutely unbelievable. It hasn't even been a year yet. I do have a goal, and my goal is to try and hit 5K by September. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure to hit that sub button down below, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thanks for watching the videos. It really means a lot. But let's jump right into this episode. So for the most part, I'm pretty much going to use the same stuff as before. I could upgrade a few things, but I don't really think it's necessarily worth it to spend any more money to upgrade right now. It's just not really worth it, especially when we go to Michigan. We're not going to be needing a lot of this gear. So what we're gonna do, though, for sure, is I want to bring some shiners instead of small minnows. Now the 6 kilogram rod can handle that. It can handle the uniques. The Nero 330, it can't really handle the uniques, and the jig winner, it can, but at the same time, it doesn't really. I find I don't actually get many uniques on the walker. I used it quite a bit, and I don't know, it's just not for me. Maybe I'll go back to the bass jig. I don't know, give that a shot. But we are going to go into baits here, and we are going to grab some shiners. But let's just scroll over here. Let's grab quite a few. These are good too, because we're going to be using them when we go to Michigan. We're going to be using them, so if you buy a lot right now, it does not matter. We are going to be using those in Michigan. All right, so I bought 140 shiners, and again, we're just going to throw them on this rod right here, the Nero 450. I mean, I guess I could just throw them on there as well. Why not? If we get a unique on, we get a unique on. It's going to be a big fight regardless. And then yeah, I'm just going to end up using the bass jig here, I think. So we got $40,000. We got 2 more levels to go. This should be enough shiners to get us there. I'm hoping it is. I really wanted to go to White Moose Lake, but I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable going there with this setup. And I'd have to buy quite a bit of gear. And I'm so close to having Michigan unlocked that I just don't think there's really any point in me going to White Moose Lake right now. I got to start prepping for Michigan. We got to save our money for Michigan, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm basically going with the same setup again, guys. This time we're just bringing some shiners, trying to grab a couple more uniques. Make sure you got an advanced license, and let's head back to the Everglades for the last time in No Money Spent. All right, we're back here in the Everglades. We're at the Infinity Tunnels, and we're going to go ahead and cast out just like before. Same exact leader length as the last couple videos, so that's what I'm using there, guys. And I'm just going to cast out to about here. It doesn't really matter where, but yeah, I'm using the 4.0 barbless hooks. We're using some shiners. We should get some more uniques with shiners for sure. I just was being a little bit cheap and waiting to buy them. Now that we have them saved up for Michigan as well, now whatever we don't use, we're not wasting. It's not bait that I just spent money on for no reason. So I'm going to go ahead, cast these two, and then I'm going to use that bass jig while we're just fishing here. I might go back to the walker. We'll see what happens. We got a couple fish on right now. We got some on all of our rods. Let's see if we can grab those. Of course that happens. That always happens. Let's not do it to this one, though. All right, perfect. We did get this one. And remember, this is our best rod. So if it's a good fight, it has a very good chance of being a unique or even a trophy, and that's fine by me. I was doing a little bit of fishing offline, and I bought some shiners just from the shop here, just while I was here to finish up before I left, and I got a couple of uniques each day. So I'm hoping that's what happens now that we got a lot of shiners to work with here instead of just a few, because I didn't want to buy too many when they're very expensive when you're at the lake. So I did waste a little bit of money doing that, but for the most part, I've been really good in this series in terms of not buying stuff and, you know, being patient and waiting instead of buying stuff to help me out while I'm at the lake. We got another fish on our float rod here. Hopefully this is a unique. I seem to be getting more uniques on this rod. I'm not entirely sure why, but that's just kind of how I've been feeling. I did have shiners on before, and I got nothing on the other rod, and they have the same hook sizes, I guess. Maybe it's just because it's not as deep. But in all honesty, I had trouble bringing in the uniques even with this rod, so Bringing in a unique on the inferior version of this rod will be even more annoying. That's for sure. And these rods are basically almost done their main work for me. I'm gonna keep a hold of them, and when I have some extra money from Michigan, I'm gonna go ahead and repair them and just try and use them later on. But for the main part, they've done what I've needed them to do. A lot of these rods, they did some work in Emerald, they did some work in Falcon, they did some work here. So it's just been pretty good value, pretty good bang for your buck with each 3 rods here. It's not the most ideal setup to bring to the Everglades, but overall it's worked well enough that I don't care. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day, is that I didn't have to buy a bunch of different rods to do a bunch of different things. But there we go, we got a trophy. We are about 1 fish away from getting to level 28. All right, so I moved on over to this spot here, and we have all 3 rods with fish on right now. I wanted to swap up spots just because I know I've been at the same spots the last couple of videos. I really am trying to grind out the levels here, but I figured I'd just come over here and fish a little bit, see what I could get. Looks like we have a decent sized bass on right now, though. I know I'm kind of coming in halfway through at the end even here. I just did not expect a couple of rods to be going off right away. But there we go. There's a nice trophy. And of course, it does that. But I'm going to keep fishing in this spot just because it looks like fun. So I'm just going to keep fishing here. The reason why I'm not fishing out there and over there is I'm a little bit scared of getting a tarpon on or a big snook and not being able to bring it in. So that's why I'm kind of fishing over here. I figured this spot looks nice for bass. I've never actually tried to catch bass over here, but I'm sure it would be pretty good. All right, it looks like we got a good one on here. This is our Nero 330, so it's not our strongest rod, but it is okay. If we get a hell of a fight, it's definitely going to be a uni. We can see actually our durability down there. Actually, I guess you guys can't really see. I'm kind of blocking it. But our durability down there is at 61% for the line, 65% for the rod, and 59% for the reel. So our gear is getting smacked up, guys. It is getting to the point where we're going to need to either repair or buy new stuff. And the plan is to buy some new stuff once we get to 30. And we might go to Michigan a little bit earlier than I would recommend to a person who's never been there. But I'm going to go there and really try and use Michigan to kind of grind my way through. And we actually got another fish on our best rod, which is kind of nuts. This could be a uni here on this rod, though. It is a pretty big fight. It looks like this area is pretty good for bass too, which is kind of nice. So I was getting a little bit bored of the infinity tunnels, if I'm being honest with you guys. Fishing out here is nice. It's really nice out here, and this has to be a unique. This fight is just, yeah, like it's just going crazy. I think I did see it jump out earlier, and I'm pretty sure it is a bass. I'm still a little bit worried of getting like a tarpon or something on here and having like a crazy fight, because we are using pretty big hooks and shiners, so we might end up getting a bass here, or might end up getting a tarpon at some point. Come on, jump for me again, just so I know you're a bass. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bass. Come on. So you can walk towards it a little bit. Yeah, this is helping. Come on. Oh yeah, this is a good fight. Come on. This is the only problem about getting a good fish on this rod, is this rod just cannot. It just can't handle it. Oh, that might be a snook. That actually might be a snook, which would explain why it's so hard for me to bring in. I'm second guessing myself now. I thought it was a bass though. I swore it was a bass. Come on, man. 15 meters out. No, that's a snook. That thing is long. Yeah, no, that's a snook. Either a snook or it's the biggest bass you can catch. Damn, man, he's running. Every time I think he's gonna come in. Come on. Come on. 12 meters. Yeah, it's a snook. No, don't run back out. I'm back. Come on. He just does not want to come in, man. He's close. Doesn't want to. Come on. Oh, you're so close. Yes. I love that animation. There we go. Perfect. There you go. Actually, it was a red drum. I thought it was a snook, but I'll take a red drum. I mean, it's not great XP or money, but I mean, I'll take it. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and not even use this rod in this area. I'm just going to use these two. And that way it's probably a little bit better off. If I do get something half decent, at least these rods can bring them in. Looks like we have a decent fish here on our best rod. Wonder if it's a bass or not. Actually, I haven't been getting too many bass here, which kind of blows, but I mean, it is nice to do some other casual fishing, right? And just not worrying about the XP and the money, and just catch some fish, and eventually I'm gonna hit 30 anyways. But I think what I'm gonna do is fish a little bit more for the video here, guys, and then I promise, I know I've said it before, but I promise I am gonna stream some Fishing Planet this week. And it's probably going to be me grinding to level 30. And then hopefully if I can get to level 30, I can get started on the Michigan video. And at least do the first part of where we head to Michigan. I show you guys the setups and stuff I'm going to be using. So be on the lookout for that. Because we are very, very close to heading to Michigan. And I am going to get bored fishing just pike there. So we're going to end up doing different stuff. I'm going to mess around, try and catch walleye and all that. So it is going to be different, that's for sure. Looks like another drum. Drum and snook look pretty similar. Actually, that's a red drum, yeah. Definitely a drum. Come on. Perfect. There we go. Decent XP too. Decent money. So I swap spots again, and it looks like we have a uni on here, which is absolutely fantastic. It will definitely be a bass if it's from here too. I'm pretty sure there's like only bass over here, though I guess you could probably get a couple bowfin and stuff, but there's no way a bowfin would be fighting like this. So I'm hoping it's a unique bass and we can bring it in. I'm waiting for it to jump a little bit here so I can make sure. Oh yeah, it's definitely a bass, though it's coming in pretty easy now. It's so hard to tell, man. Sometimes the commons fight like uniques, and sometimes the uniques don't fight at all. It's absolutely crazy. It's super hard to tell. Come on. Just don't be a bowfin. No, it's a bass. That's a nice bass. This is our best Nero rod as well, so this is definitely going to be a uni. There's no way a trophy's putting up a fight like this. Yeah, there's just no way. I don't know. It doesn't look that big. I'm gonna eat my words, I think. Yeah, I am. There's a trophy. There's our haul for the day, and I am gonna do some more fishing on stream. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The next episode, I guarantee we will be going to Michigan, so get ready for that, guys. Hopefully I can get that done this week at some point. That would be awesome. I want to get out of the Everglades. I want to head to Michigan. I want to go pike fishing, all that stuff. So I will see you guys in a couple days, and we are going to be going to Michigan. Keep an eye out on Twitch for the stream, because I'm gonna need you guys to help keep me dying from boredom these last 2 levels or so. I appreciate you guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Ring the bell so you don't miss a single video. Check out the description for links to my other social media platforms like Twitch, where I stream 5 days a week. Come hang out live. It's a lot of fun. Also, make sure to come type a comment. Tell me to catch more fish or whatever you guys want. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.